Oyaore uru, ageno ni uchio maber. So today we are looking at lesson 2 and we are going to look at in, which is you, plus some real conversations. So let us do a little recap of lesson 1. And in lesson 1 we learned about an, which is a pronoun used when I'm talking about myself, and it is I or I am. And some of the examples that we used were an atieno, which is I am atieno, or an japuonj, which means I am a teacher. So today let us move forward to in, which is you. And we use this when you're talking directly to one person. For example, we can say in John, which means you are John, or in japuonj, which means you are a teacher. So can you just say it after me? In John, in japuonj. Anyway, before we go any further, I would like us to get some grammar insight on today's topic. So, in Dholuo, when pronouns change, some words also change. For example, when we're looking at name, when I'm talking about myself, Anne, I say nyinga. Nyinga. But when I'm looking at name, when I'm talking about you, I say nyingi. Nyingi. And same with profession. When I'm looking at my profession, I say tija. But when it is your profession, I say tiji. I hope that is not very confusing. Anyway, let us move on and look at some of the questions we can ask to get to know someone better. Okay, so let us continue to some of the basic questions you can ask to get to know you. So I can ask to get to know you. For example, I can ask nyinginga, which is what's your name? And you can respond with nyinga atieno, or just put in whatever your name is. That is, my name is Atieno. And I can ask iya kanye, where do you come from? Ugenya, I come from Ugenya. But you put where you're coming from. Idak kanye, where do you live? Adak Nairobi, I live in Nairobi. And number 4, inja higni adi, how old are you? Anja higni piradek, I am 30 years old. And finally, in gi nyithindo, do you have children? An gi nyithindo, yes, I have children. So next, let us look at some of the culture insights to cover this topic. On culture insight, you'll find that most of the conversations with Luo people can progress because people connect through questions. So if you're new, you can think, oh, is this person interrogating me, or what is really going on? But don't be alarmed, that is just the culture and that is just how it is. So for your quiz for today, I want you to write in the comments your name, where you live, your age, and if you have any children in Dholuo. And don't forget to follow and subscribe for more. Oriti!